Coming up, we have some major injury news on Jeremiyah Love and Chase Bisontis, the updates y'all have been waiting for. And then the Cardinals made 3 signings. That's right. Lots of roster moves to talk about on today's show. Welcome into Cardinals Today. We're presented by Prize Picks. I'm your host, Joey O'Donoghue, and check it out, guys. We are only 8 subscribers away from 3.7K, and we're going to be pushing to 4,000 subs. That is awesome. Let's hit that today, I believe, in the Red Sea. If you're a Cardinals fan, hit that subscribe button. It's totally free, and I got you covered with Cardinals videos every day throughout the week of news and rumors as they happen, and some live preseason watch parties, one more coming up. So Adam Schefter tells us this about Chase Bisontis first. The Cardinals placed him on season-ending injured reserve due to a torn MCL. That is probably the worst thing that we could have heard, to be quite honest with everybody. That's a massive blow to the Cardinals, who are trying to revamp their offensive line in a way. It wasn't good last year. It got us into a lot of trouble last year, okay? And now, we're excited about Paris Johnson being healthy, playing left tackle, and Froholt at center and all that, but Arizona had some work to do. They didn't draft the right tackle. Instead, they drafted the right guard, went out and signed Isaac Seumalo, and Bisontis was, had a real chance to be a stud guard in this league, given how high they drafted him, how decent his tape looked, and probably going to start week 1, if not, soon for the Cardinals. Now, doesn't seem like he'll play at all. All right? Now, there is somewhat of a workaround, maybe. That's unlikely. Okay, so we saw the Cardinals put Chase Bisontis on injured reserve. Same with Jameson Gears, who's gotten some preseason catches, actually, for the Cardinals, as well as Austin Keys. But it is likely that Bisontis misses the entire season. Josh Weinfuss says unless he's designated to return when the roster gets cut to 53. If he's not, he's automatically out for the year. If he is, there's a chance. Seems unlikely that's going to happen, though. The way Schefter worded it, it's season ending. Mike LaFleur, after the game, he said, quote, "It's not good. It's not good." And so, unfortunately, it's as brutal as it gets. Probably won't see Bisontis at all this year, nor 4th-round pick Kaleb Proctor. I mean, what goes on in Arizona? Now, I bet people really want to know what's going on with Jeremiyah Love. What is the Love injury? What's the timetable? Adam Schefter tells us that Cardinals rookie running back Jeremiyah Love is dealing with a high ankle sprain, per sources. Makes it unlikely that Love plays again this preseason. There's no way he will. With the team hoping he can return September 13th, regular season opener, against the Chargers. All right, let's talk about it, because Schefter had to get the scoop here about Love's injury. Sources say it's a high ankle sprain. Mike LaFleur did not want to tell us that. His answer was, it's an ankle. We'll keep it at that. You know why? Because I bet he wants to dodge the slack that he's getting, Nate Hackett's getting, the organization is getting, for giving Jeremiyah Love 14 touches, 2 quarters of a preseason game. Preseason week 2. Why is Love playing that much when he's your workhorse running back, 3rd overall pick? And I just think the Cardinals need to knock this off, man. They're acting like Jeremiyah Love is a traditional rookie. They're acting like Jeremiyah Love is in a running back battle. We're not stupid. Or you guys are. Because he is not a normal rookie. He's a super talent. He should be the clear running back 1 over Allgeier. Even the limited snaps we saw in week 2, the dude runs like Adrian Peterson. He can do it all. And when you look at guaranteed money for running backs across the NFL, did you know Jeremiyah Love's contract has more guaranteed money than any other running back in this league? That includes Jahmyr Gibbs after his new deal. That includes Bijan Robinson after his new deal. And Jonathan Taylor. And Saquon Barkley. Love's getting more. So, stop playing with us. He's going to be the running back 1. The best player in the room. He's the best player in the draft. And he's being paid like it. It was not smart to throw him out there for that long in preseason because he's a rookie. So let me know in the comment section if you're concerned about this injury at all. On a scale of 1 to 10, Type a number. 10, you're freaking out. Number 1, you're not concerned at all. Get a number in the comment section. We got more to talk about with Jeremiyah Love and the signings in just a moment, but I want to show you guys the Prize Picks lineup, all right, that I've cooked up here. My buddy at Chat Sports gave me this one, and I placed it. It's a $5 lineup with a payout of $2,000, okay? Producer Ethan's probably going to make this one as well. We're starting with Shane McClanahan, more than 18.5 first-inning pitches thrown. More on Kyle Lee doing the same thing. This is all pitchers, all demon plays for more on pitches thrown. Having some fun. Shota Imanaga in this one as well. Framber Valdez. You can see the lineup on your screen. You can follow me on Prize Picks at JoeyOD1 if you want to copy my lineup with a single click. But I'll be watching this one tonight, folks. And shout out to Prize Picks. We have a brand new user offer for you guys. If you download the app, play your first $5, get $150 in lineups if you win. Just use code HMA when you sign up. That's right. Prize Picks just switch up their offers, so there's no better time to join. Win that first lineup with code HMA at sign up and get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. So getting back to my rant about the Cardinals' usage of Jeremiyah Love, this feels like a Nathaniel Hackett thing. This is Nate Hackett's influence at its finest. Why? When Hackett went to the podium and was asked about the running back room and was asked how good Jeremiyah Love looks, when we all have eyes, we could see how good he looked in training camp, we could see how good he looks in the preseason, and Hackett goes, he's a rookie. Loser behavior, to say that about Jeremiyah Love. All right. The good news, though, it is possible that Love plays week 1 or, at the latest week 2 maybe, right? Because that's about the timeline, a month. All right. And Schefter's report said, we'll see if we can get there to week 1. Might miss week 1, which is, another brutal blow here. But it's not something that's going to keep him out long like Chase Bisontis. So there is that silver lining to the Love ankle injury. Still don't think he should have played that much in preseason, no. And now, in Cardinals fashion here, it's unlucky. The first 4 draft picks for Arizona this year in the draft, they're all hurt. Love's got the ankle. Bisontis out for the year. Beck, all of a sudden, has a rib injury. And Kaleb Proctor, torn meniscus, out for the year. I mean, why does this happen to us? Unlucky for the Arizona Cardinals. Speaking of Carson Beck, though, probably the least serious of the injuries on that list. Mike LaFleur says Beck, still has some discomfort in the ribs, but reiterated won't be long-term. Just needs to heal up a little bit more, and Beck was at training camp literally doing nothing the other day, just standing there catching balls, and, feeding them to people. So, I don't know. That showed up, and I would like to see Beck play again in preseason, but I don't know if we will. I'll have you updated the minute we know. Now let's get to the roster moves, the signings made by Arizona. Told you about the 3 players placed on IR, and Arizona announces that they have signed tight end Baylor Cupp, running back Tre Stewart, and defensive lineman Keveion'ta Spears. All right, let's talk about all 3 of the new guys here in Arizona. We start with Baylor Cupp, 6'6", 243-pound tight end, played at Texas Tech, was also in Kansas City. Okay, and played in the UFL for Dallas's team, so he's at least had some time here. His experience overall looks like this: was a Chief in 2024, was a Raven, but only on the offseason and practice squad in 2025. Then played for the Dallas Renegades in the UFL, and now he's a member of the Arizona Cardinals, being added to that tight end room. He does have a healthy injury history, though. Well, unhealthy, really. First and second seasons in college football, season-ending injuries. We didn't see him play at all. Then he got hurt when he was a member of the Chiefs, and he was later released by the Chiefs. Also had a futures contract with them, but now obviously did not make their team. So I don't know if signing a guy with an injury history is the way to help all the injuries you have right now in Arizona, but that's what they did. I'm just here to report the facts. Let's go to Tre Stewart, running back, who's 5'8", 186 pounds, right? So smaller running back, but he's got some pop, he's got some juice. Played most recently in the UFL. Let's tell you a little bit more about Tre Stewart, because he might actually get some run in preseason. Now, with the Jeremiyah Love thing, we're not going to see Love the rest of the preseason. And so they add another running back in the room in case they need. We've definitely seen some Corey Kiner in preseason. We've definitely seen some Bam Knight. Probably won't see any James Conner. So, a little bit of Allgeier. We've seen some Hull. Now, I bet we see a little bit of Stewart, and it might be fun to watch. You got to be a pretty fast and elusive running back if you're making the league at his size. And when he was at Jacksonville State, he dominated 2024, right? 1,600 yards on the ground. That's 123.4 yards per game, okay, for Stewart. And 23 touchdowns. Touchdown machine in 2024. And the scouting profile on him coming out of college and entering the draft was, clear processor of lane development, good vision, picks his spots, runs through the hole, runs behind his lead blockers, kind of pushes them towards the linebackers, right? Makes cuts quickly at the last second, which really helps. And he's a talented open field runner, especially on swing passes. So maybe we'll look out for that. It's a preseason action. I don't mind this at all. Maybe the Cardinals do know how to do one thing, and that's find running backs, all right? Because that room is crowded. It's good. It's hard to make the team as a running back right now. But, like I said, probably going to be a guy that could be used in the preseason. Did have some ball security issues, though, in college. So keep that in mind. But, again, feels like a preseason running back signing for the Cardinals. So those are two of them. We got one more. A little more D-line depth coming up for Arizona in just a second. But do also want to let you guys know today's show is made possible by SeatGeek. When it's time to get out of the house, there's not many better options right now than a sporting event. Use code CHAT10. Get 10% off your next set of tickets. MLB's in full swing. NFL schedule is out. Maybe you want to go someone to a Drake or Taylor Swift concert. With SeatGeek being MLB's official ticket marketplace, your tickets are fully guaranteed and instantly fulfilled in your account after purchase. Cardinals also have 9 home games this season. I want to watch a healthy Jeremiyah Love tear it up at home. You guys want to see Cardinals games in person. It's going to be fun. It's going to be electric. And if you want to do that, SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket's rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you're getting a good deal. Look for the green dots. Green means good. Red means bad. And of course, I have a code for you guys. You can use code CHAT10 for 10% off your next set of tickets at SeatGeek. It's 10% off any tickets with promo code CHAT10. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you, SeatGeek. All right, let's get into the final signing that the Cardinals made, and that is Spears, 6'4", 300-pound defensive lineman at SMU, had 15 tackles in 2025, 4 passes broken up. Hey, that's pretty versatile. A little bit more on him during his redshirt senior year at SMU. Appeared in all 13 games, started in 2, finished the season with 15 tackles, 8 solo, notched 2.5 tackles for loss, 4 passes broken up, tied for 5th on the team, logged a quarterback hurry, and posted 5 games with multiple tackles. So another big fella to add to that room. Like I said, Kaleb Proctor already out for the year, so a little bit more depth there. I do love what I've seen from Andrew Billings, though. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I mean, his presence is felt on the field. Andrew Billings is massive, all right? If you haven't seen it, look it up. He's dominating in the preseason. I don't know if he's just bigger than all the guys out there that are backup linemen, but, he's absolutely dominating. He's fun. More depth in the room, though, and maybe they do want to have Billings on this team. So those are your Cardinals updates today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I've been your host, Joey O'Donoghue, and I'll have more Cardinals videos coming for you very soon. So stay tuned. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.